What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review of The Oval Season 2, Episode 16? Well, how many episodes is it going to be this season? I mean, we just came back. We like 3-4 episodes in since we just came back. But it's going to be like 20 episodes or something like that, or 25. Girl, I don't know. It's called Familiar Faces. We going to get into it. Bitch, let me tell you something. We start off with Priscilla and goddamn Victoria. All I have to say, I can sum this up right here and now. Okay, if I didn't want to get into details, all I would say is Priscilla is a better woman than I would ever be. Priscilla got the strength, the patience of somebody that really don't want to go to jail. Okay, because listen, bitch, I would have came to work. I would have drained before I would have came to work, bitch. Okay, after before she went up into Jason's room. Listen, I would have made sure I drained the fuck out of Sam's bank account, okay? And I moved that shit into another account. Oh, baby, I'm preparing my future, all right? Plus the shit that I already done gathered for myself, okay? Because Priscilla looked like she done already got her some little coins, too. She ain't dependent on no goddamn man, okay? You know, she in that marriage because she truly do love that man. That's why she in it, you know? And at the same time, I'll be ready for whatever goes down, bitch, at that point. Because I will wake up feeling like, today is the day I go to jail. Today is the day I go to jail. Either I'm fucking him up or I'm fucking that bitch up, whichever one I see first, okay? Because it would not be me. I'm telling you, I am so tired of seeing, I'll be looking at these TV shows and I'll be looking at these characters and even reality shows and seeing how some of these people act and they, they take care of business or whatever and they don't resort to, certain things that I will resort to, and I'm just sitting here thinking like, damn, is there something wrong with me that I just think automatically to go punch your hands? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you just really need to fuck a bitch up, okay? And in this situation, Priscilla is better than me because this is one of those situations that I don't know too many people would just be so calm like that. She came out of Jason's room, and here comes Victoria with this snide ass smirk on her face. You know how she gives, okay? Asking all these questions. First of all, you want to know why she up in Jason's room. All because she want to know what is it that Jason told her, okay? Mind you, I'm pretty sure Jason at this point, he's the one that told Sam, he's the one that told Sam about, I should say, Priscilla about Sam and Victoria. And I'm talking about before he showed her the video, okay? Bitch, Victoria asking her, what you coming out of that room for? She was like, nothing, ma'am. Okay. She was like, what you doing up here? I'm just doing my job, ma'am. Do you need anything, ma'am? Oh, it looks like you want to say something to me. No, what do you think I want to say? She said, you got that look. What look is that, ma'am? You know, the look that you can't stand me. You despise me. You want to fuck me up. I said, yes, bitch. She said, wait a minute. You can see all of that, ma'am? Well, you must not know me, ma'am. And she was like, wait a minute, girl, I need you to stop playing. At one point, Victoria got tired. Victoria got tired of the run around, okay, because she wasn't getting what she wanted. Even though but Priscilla was giving it in the face and in the tone of her voice, that sarcastic ma'am, trying to hold back because for some reason, Priscilla still wants her job at this goddamn White House. She said, bitch, fucking this hoe up ain't gonna look good in a divorce proceeding. So let me keep it together, okay? I got a bigger future ahead of me. Listen, she was saying all that, and Victoria was getting annoyed at one point because she wasn't getting the reaction that she wanted. What she wanted out of Priscilla, she wanted Priscilla to put hands on her, okay? Because did you hear when she said, oh, where's the ghetto Priscilla, the hood Priscilla? And she was like, girl, no, I don't know what you're talking about, but this ain't her. Okay, ma'am, what is it that you want, ma'am? Do you want me to get you something, ma'am? She said, bitch, I never let you get me anything. She said, excuse me, ma'am? She said, bitch, I would never let you get me anything. She was like, you know exactly what's going on, right? And she was like, yeah, you know why your husband here? Yes, ma'am, I do. My husband tell me everything. She was like, then why was he here? To go on a run with you? Okay, fine. How did you know if he's This, he the new head of my security, right? Yes, ma'am. And part of his job is not telling anything that needs to be told. That's top secret. Yes, ma'am. So how is it that you know about me going running? Well, I seen y'all asses on the balcony. Okay, over the balcony, y'all was laughing, y'all was talking, y'all was running. All right. So I seen them. Okay. She was like, So that means he don't tell you everything. He tell you some things. Okay, ma'am. Victoria was playing with her because Victoria knows that girl knows. And if she doesn't, at this point, she's playing games to fuck with her head. Okay. But we already know, and I'm pretty sure at this point, she knows that Priscilla knows that she knows about her and Sam. And she kept on egging it and pushing that knife deeper and deeper and deeper into her, talking about your man so damn sexy, his body looks so good. Priscilla said, now, how can you know how he looked? Okay, you see that you see all that through his clothes? And she was like, he took his jacket off and gave it to me a couple of times. And, them little jogging sets that he had on today, it was long, thick, and hard. I crack myself up sometimes and the shit don't even be all that funny. Bitch, just let me roll with it. Just let me roll with it. It was funny to me because let me just tell you something. Bitches just be waiting and wanting somebody to put a hand on them so that, Victoria look like she'll probably fight too, but then at the end of the fight, she'll probably, press charges. That's what Victoria gives me. She not a bitch that'll just fight, and then let it go. Okay, she look like she'll start that shit and then press charges. In this case, we saw what she did to what's the girl name, Denise or whatever. She beat that bitch ass in her own shop, okay, and left her there. All right, that was one thing. But this is Priscilla, okay. You took that woman's husband, causing them to get a goddamn divorce. I'm sitting here like, bitch. When Sam came out of there, and he looking ever so guilty, like what else is going on? Priscilla looking like, what the fuck? Mind you, Victoria gonna say, now why was you up in Jason's room? You don't need to be up in his room. She was like, for what? What you gonna do about it? Bitch, you don't need to be up in his room because that motherfucker is deadly and he crazy. He's a fucking liar. He probably told you that I was up in there fucking with Sam up in the yellow room. And Priscilla's eyes just opened up. I said, Priscilla. Priscilla, keep it together, because now it's almost like it was confirmation. At this point, I knew that she knew. And she threw that shit out there on purpose. And then gonna try to take it back a little bit and say, well, if he told you some shit like that, the motherfucker is a manipulative liar. I said, bitch, just like you, like father, like father, like son, and like son, like mother, bitch. Y'all all in the goddamn same. He got all of y'all DNA into him. And it came out to this one crazy ass shit, okay? Bitch, I'm sitting here like, Priscilla, you are better than me. I was like, Priscilla, knock her ass out. Knock her ass out. Priscilla was like, no, not yet. Not yet, girl. I hear you. You wrecking on my brain, but just not yet, okay? Girl, she was trying it, and Sam just standing there letting it happen. I'm sitting here like, Sam, stand the fuck up for your wife. So Priscilla leaves, right? And Sam at this point was like, listen, bitch, don't you ever fucking do no shit like that, okay? Because she talking about something, we gonna have to have some more times up in the yellow room. Sit this in front of goddamn Priscilla. Bitch, he took her to the yellow room and then gonna buck up at her. Okay, I said, now you gonna buck up at the president's wife in private? Bitch, not in front of your wife. At least make it look like you trying to save the goddamn relationship. Fuck that shit. Okay, she gonna say something. Oh, I'm your boss, or whatever the fuck she said. He said, I don't give a damn. I said, oh. I'm sitting here looking like, me and Victoria was like, ooh, that's what you do. Okay. That is, Sam. That is. I said, Sam, you could have kept all of that. You could have kept all of that because it did not have the desired effect that you thought it was going to have. Victoria got turned all the way on from that. Okay. Girl, her faucet was leaking. All right. Just drip, drip. It wasn't drip, drip, and it was okay. That's what it was when you start hollering at her. Okay. I don't know what it is, bitch. Tell me some shit like that. Y'all already know how I am. Anyway, move from that. Sam goes down there to the kitchen and talks to Priscilla. And he was like, at one point, he ain't even want to talk about it right then and there. Priscilla was like, no, tell me the truth. You was fucking that bitch, okay? And then, he just so guilty with it. Sam, that motherfucker that'll do some shit. And then, he'll look so guilty afterwards. He ain't even got to admit it because the guilt is all over his face. You already know that he did it. All right. And at this point, Priscilla was like, you know what this shit reminds me of? She said, listen, first of fucking all, granted, we was up in this marriage and we was going through our troubles. It don't matter if I didn't give you sex for a goddamn year. That's not a reason for you to go cheat, okay? It could have been something, I don't care if I was tired or going through something medical-wise. So when she threw out there about the medical, I got a feeling that something was medically going on with her. That's what I'm going to hope, since she threw it out there. And then she was on the phone with somebody last week that sounded like a doctor or a therapist or something like that. So I'm going to hope. And if that was going on and Sam, you still gave in to your temptations, you fucked up. But on the other hand, hey, we human and we imperfect and shit happens, okay? But you could have avoided that. You could have avoided that. You know what it was. You knew right from fucking wrong. So you mostly in the wrong, goddammit. I don't care if she said no, okay? You gotta understand the situation. That's her right to say no. But bitch, at the same time, Priscilla, you could have at least gave the man a hand job. I don't know. You was too tired to go like, I don't want to do that in my video. Oh God, let me tell y'all something. Go look up either look up on YouTube or go look on I think either the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk Instagram post, and look up Megan Thee Stallion and WAP and sign language interpreter doing Lollapalooza this week. When I tell you that sign language interpreter, baby, I was up here busting the fuck up. Because some of the stuff, you know, it ain't no signing. The signing was actually showing the act, especially. I'm not going to demonstrate. Just go look it up. Anyway, moving on from that. Priscilla said, bitch, let me tell you something. You know what this shit reminds me of? What this reminds me of? Just put it out there, nigga. And he said, Anita. And she was like, yes, Anita Parker. Okay? So apparently, Priscilla and Sam was together back in the Gap, as we know. You know, they go all the way back to college days, okay? So she was in college, he went on to the military or whatever, and while they was together at one point, you know, he was attracted or had a thing for Miss Anita Parker, left Priscilla, went on over there to Anita and all this stuff, and then, you know, Priscilla, she said, listen, I was gonna stick by him regardless. That's my man, I'm gonna stick beside him, okay? You know, people looking at me like I'm crazy, like I just need to let you go, get you out my system. I'm at home crying like you gonna be back. You know, you broke my heart or whatever. I'm sitting here, so you mean to tell me Sam cheated on you already? And he already said that he was never gonna do this again, and you waited around for this man? I said, oh my God. And the way she put it, she said, as soon as Anita broke your heart, you came begging to come back. Okay? I said, oh, you took a begging man back just because the other bitch dumped him and you took him back? Priscilla, I'm looking at you cuckoo crazy, okay? Granted, I guess you was young and we can use the young defense, but bitch, please, what about your pride, okay? What about your pride? That nigga left you for a bitch that he thought was better, and that bitch dumped him, and then he came crawling back to where he should have been, okay? Dad, you ain't no second place, bitch, okay? That's how you made yourself feel when you took him back. You took him back too soon and talking about something, I got with him and I left it alone and all this stuff. No, we don't leave shit alone. We don't leave shit alone. That ain't what we gonna do, you know? And so she was over it. She said, bitch, you done fucked it up, and I was up here. I woke up and I was fine. You know, I woke up and I wasn't mad. I wasn't grieving. I was grieving because we're getting a divorce. This is the death of our marriage. I said, damn, Sam, you really done fuck shit up. Meanwhile, Victoria go up in there trying to talk to Jason and see what the fuck he was up in there doing. That rude bitch. Listen, I want to see Victoria and Jason fight at this point. Now, you know, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't pit, you know, want to see the kids fighting the parents and the parents fighting the kids. But some people just need their ass knocked the fuck out. The way that she was fighting Hunter and the way she fought her own self by running into that wall, I'm pretty sure she can give Jason a little run for his money, okay? He being rude and talking about he don't give a damn about you know, the daddy and the mama, of course, because, you know, Victoria was like, how can you come up in here and sleep at night knowing that you didn't kill somebody in this room? He said, I sleep fine, and that's the way I sleep even better if you and daddy was dead. And he said, Victoria was like, listen, bitch, you know the only reason why you not in jail right now is because of your father. So the fuck what? Do I really care? Bitch, if you would have went to jail, you wouldn't be able to survive. He said, you think? Okay, now you need to get the hell up out out my room and all this shit. She was like, nah, you damn near sounded like your sister, okay? And he was like, no, because I started to understand exactly where the hell she was coming from when it comes to y'all asses. And at that moment, I said, bitch, where the hell is Gail? Now, I understand that the whole reason for the grandma coming into the picture at a certain time, getting on the plane, was to take them down to Texas or whatever. They didn't lock little Gail up, okay? Got her in some little, like some little therapy shit, camp or whatever, boot camp type of shit. Bitch, they done locked her ass up. We don't even see her no more. And then somebody told me, look at the beginning of the episode, she not even in the intro. I said, oh, so they took Lil Paige off. They took Lil Paige off, and they was like, probably because she on Power now. But I know actors that be working on this his shit and be on other shit at the same time. I said, that ain't right, but okay, you know, it is what it is. So no more Gail? Is she gonna pop up in the middle of the season? Well, we already passed the middle of the season. At the end of the season finale, girl, is she coming back? You know, what's gonna happen to Gail? You know, I never forget when Victoria pushed her ass out the goddamn moving car, even though it was going 10 miles per hour. That's still a little fast for a car, you know. She pushed her ass out that car and told her, you better suck it up, bitch. You better suck it up, bitch. Then we get Kareem and Sharon, okay? Kareem, you are a bitch, okay? Sharon, you went from Barry, who is bitch-like, okay, a little bit. You know, I ain't even gonna call Barry a bitch, okay? He just going through some things. You went from Barry to Kareem, who literally is a bitch. He thirsty as fuck. Nothing about that is appealing. Do not come to me thirsty for me. Do not come, you know, doing all this other shit and being jealous of everybody else that come in my circle. Girl, don't do that shit, because that's gonna turn me off. That is gonna turn me off. He's snitching to her because he got an issue. He want to find something so wrong with Dale, because I guess Dale is a little bit too perfect for his taste, you know. So he looking at the security footage, and he saw the whole little incident between him and Kyle, and he trying to see if Dale bad news. He got people coming after him, or is he involved in something? So Sharon go up in there and talk to Dale, and Dale was basically like, you know, it is what it is, okay? I ain't in no trouble, whatever. So, you know, Kareem wanted to talk to him, and then he basically told him, met this dude at the bar, whatever, and he just won't stop messing with me, okay? So that's basically what it is. Nothing else, nothing major, all that shit. Okay, so at this point, you know, Sharon want to take him down to the White House. We get to him trying to get in his car, because Sharon don't got a car. I said, you fucking two niggas and you still ain't got a car? Okay. Priorities fucked up, but all right. Let me shut up, because I ain't got... I mean, I can go out and get one tomorrow, okay? I could go out and get one tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? People think, let me tell you something. Y'all think just because I ain't got my license, that means that I don't be dropped. Let me shut up. Well, I put myself in trouble. I ain't finna be Rick Ross in this motherfucker. Rick Ross, I'm gonna keep on mentioning that. That motherfucker really did that shit and then put out a video. Then somebody showed a video of him driving. I said, boy, driving and smoking weed. I said, niggas, we'll do some illegal shit in a minute. Anyway, moving on from that. So he got to get his clothes out the front seat, put it in the back. Sharon realizes that he's sleeping out there. And then she all of a sudden get the bright idea, I want you to come live with me and Kareem. I said, bitch, you just got up in the house with Kareem, you know, and now you want him to come in the house with you, and you really think that that's going to happen? No, it's not going to happen, okay? Kareem going to bitch about that. And truth be told, I will feel some way about that too. Bitch, I asked you to move in so we can have some us time, not for him and everybody else and their mama to move in too. For once, I'll probably be on Kareem's side on this. God damn. So they get to the White House. Excuse me. And speaking of the White House, the president, he wants to go down there to the site where, you know, Bobby and the cabin blew up. You know what I'm saying? And so they trying to convince him not. But, of course, he insists on going, and he want to take the beast, meaning the whole motorcade and everything. And he want to take Ellie. He get up in there talking to Ellie. He kind of in his feelings because Ellie really wasn't returning his phone calls, his texts, or whatever. And then told her, you're coming with me because I want to see something. I want you to see something, okay? I can't wait till next week's episode when Ellie tell his ass, listen, bitch, I'm not the one that you going to be using to fuck on all the goddamn time, okay? I said, whew, all right. So when, you know, Sharon and Dale get to the White House, they go in the back or whatever, the entrance with all the security. I said, is this how it is? I need to go up to the White House to see how it is for myself, okay? Because this seemed a little bit too easy. The entry, you know, they ain't really screen them or nothing like that. They just ask for IDs or whatever and all that shit. And then here come Kyle playing around with Dale. Dale getting the attitude. Sharon not understanding. I said, Sharon, pick up on context clues. This the dude that was fucking with him, okay? That's all that you need to know. That's all that you need to know. Meanwhile, Donald before that was talking to Cal and was like, this dumb ass want to go down to the damn site of the goddamn explosion, okay? And Cal was like, this don't make no sense, okay? Then they started talking about Lily, and it was like the shit. No, he started talking about, you know, he want to do this because he want to show Ellie, okay? And then Cal gonna say, you know, I just don't understand the shit men do for women. And then I'm looking at him like, the shit men do for men. Look at what you doing for Donald. All over Donald in the theatrics that you going through. Boy, you ain't nothing but drama. Shit, what you talking about? In that one case, some cases, you worse than the goddamn woman, bitch. Okay, so what you talking? Moving on from that, they sitting there waiting for Richard looking around and all this stuff. And here come Hunter. Hunter and Donald, right? Bitch, they just see Donald walk past. He see Sharon. I said, oh, Lord. Now you finna go out with your one hoe, okay? And now you trying to put Sharon on the train. I said, what in the Stevie J is going on? Remember Stevie J had a bus? Hunter got a motorcade, okay? And so at this point, you know, he come over there talking to Sharon like, oh, who is you? Who you connected to? Oh, you with the butler? What's his name is? Oh, okay. You work up here? No. Well, you should. Oh, my God. And the whole time, if you peeped it, Donald was looking at Dale. Dale looking at Donald. Donald was cheesing the whole time, okay? But he was trying to be polite at the same time. But he was cheesing to be polite, but he kept on looking at Dale. They kept on giving each other the eye. At the same time, Hunter is hitting on Sharon. Mind you, Sharon acting like she didn't understand because Dale had to tell her afterwards. He was trying to hit on you, girl. He was flirting with you. This motherfucker gives her his number and her personal phone and said, call me anytime. I said, what? And did you see when he was taking that picture and Dale tried to get into the picture and he pushed him away? I said, Hunter ain't got no shame in his game. He said, I'm going to be a hoe till I die. Okay? And Dale had to tell him, you know he like black girls. I'm just saying. He like the black women. That's what it is. He got a pattern. Okay? Meanwhile, speaking of Richard, Nancy had came up there, right? Nancy came up there to give Richard some lunch. Antonio said, hold on 1 second, okay? I'll let you in a minute. And so while she back there, Frieda bring her ass up in there. Frieda saw her and was like, oh shit, here we go. Nancy was like, Frieda, you know what? Can we go talk? She was like, I mean, yeah, but you know, I gotta clock in. I gotta work. She was like, it'll take nothing but a minute. We can go outside. And basically, Nancy tried to tell Frieda about herself. Nancy like, you need to step off and leave my man alone, okay? Whatever going on between me and him is going on between me and him. Yeah, we might be going through a little bit of issues or whatever, but that is mine. Frieda said, bitch, at the end of the day, you need to get your house in order and you need to go talk to your man because I ain't the one coming after him. He the one sniffing up my skirt, okay? That's what's going on, all right? You need to keep that in order. Get that out my face and let you worry about you. Don't worry about me. Bitch, Richard had to come over there and say, Nancy, what the fuck you over here doing? That's what he really wanted to say, but he kept it PG for the show, okay? And so, you know, he broke that shit up. He was like, you bringing this shit to my job? You bringing this shit to my job? No, Richard, I'm just trying to get you some lunch. I can't do that. No, you can't bring no lunch up here to me because I ain't asked for the shit, bitch, okay? You won't worry about nobody but your damn self. Listen, you worried about Barry? You worried about Barry? I'm so glad Richard asked her that because she ain't asked now one time, where the hell is Barry? She do not care about Barry. She cared about Piggy more than she cared about Barry, okay? And Piggy wasn't even in the house with him, okay? And that just makes me so mad. And I'm sitting here like, what about your granddaughter? We don't hear you talking about your granddaughter, bitch, and you the one that let the girl get away. I said, girl, do you feel any guilt or whatever? Richard had to call her out on that shit. And he was like, what you do care about is your baby daddy. I said, oh, Richard. Richard is mad, okay? I'll be mad too. You fuck my daddy, bitch. Let me find out my bitch fucked my dad. Girl, I will. Whoo, okay. Anyway, moving on from that. He was like, get the hell on. And next time you try to come up here, I'm going to have your shit revoked, okay? Nancy sitting there looking dumb. She's just standing there looking dumb as fuck. I said, Nancy, take your ass home, because you ain't doing nothing but making the situation worse. I know you trying to get with your man and let it, you know, you got to let shit smooth out. You can't force people to want to talk to you. Let him process what's going on. You ain't even giving him time to process it, okay? You need time to process it as well, to realize how much you fucked up, because I don't think you understand how much you fucked up, okay? And that this man is very valid in his feelings, you know? Meanwhile, Richard go up in there talking to Dell and Sharon, trying to get some more information about where the Radaduke she's at. And so at this point, he was about to go out there, and Sharon was like, let me go with you. He was like, no, you don't need to go. Yes, we do. And plus, you need to know where it's at. We got to show you and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, so now you concerned? Now you concerned, Sharon? You literally broke up with this man at his lowest point, when he needed everybody around him, and nobody was really around him being there for him. And you couldn't even do that. And now you want to go out and see where the fuck he at? Girl, get the hell up out of here, okay? Meanwhile, Lily then called Bobby. Before I get to that, Max and Bobby get to this girl house named Blakely, okay? Basically, Max and Blakely, they know each other from a while back. They used to fuck around, you know, and that was before Max and got married, okay? So Blakely is supposed to be helping Max out with this whole situation, you know what I'm saying? La chica and all that stuff, muy caliente, muy bien, gracias nosotros, okay? We are the world. And I was just sitting here like, Max and Blakely, I can see that. Blakely ain't too much feeling Bobby. She like, why the hell is he here? Do we really need him? But you know, Max gonna keep him around. Okay. Meanwhile, Lily get her ass on the phone calling on Bobby and trying to see what's up. Bobby was like, basically, bitch, you made your choice. She gonna say something. Bobby, listen, like, I really do like you, but, you know, I can't give up everything that I started out here, okay? I can't give that up just to be going here and there and there and there. I said, bitch, you ain't got to explain yourself. You did what you had to do for you, okay? And it is what it is. Now, Bobby got to do what he got to do for him. Even though I want to see y'all together, y'all going to end up together eventually. But at the same time, you know, he in his feelings, let him be in his feelings. Bobby said, well, that's on you, bitch. Fuck you too, okay? You ain't got to hear nothing else from me. Don't you call me. Don't you do nothing. Here she go on the phone. Bobby. I'm sitting here like, Lily. Girl, I'm going to have to talk to you, because ain't no way in hell you should be on no phone begging no nigga to stay, okay? If that motherfucker want to leave, let that motherfucker leave, okay? Because he wasn't meant to be up in your life at that moment in the first fucking place, okay? On this phone. Bobby, I'm sitting here like, Lily, you better chuck that shit up. You from Watts, bitch. Watts. That ain't how we do it down in Watts, bitch. I ain't never been to Watts, okay? Tyrese from Watts, and y'all see how that Capricorn ass nigga then turned out. He make us look so. One day I'm gonna come back to him. I haven't even listened to his music because of his antics. But then I'm just sitting here looking at Lily like, girl, you better chuck that shit up. And I guess she heard me talking, because then she was like, chuck it back. I said, I know that's right. Man the fuck up. I said, woman the fuck up, bitch. Chuck it back, bitch. Chuck it back. She was like, let me go down to this damn cabin. She get to the cabin. She calling Bobby. I said, Bobby said, leave her alone, okay? Give him some time, okay? That means more than an hour, all right? She called him, and she see the damn cabin is gone. Meanwhile, a Secret Service agent come over there and was like, what the hell you doing here? Oh, my God, you're the secretary, chief of secretary, fucking wife. Do he know you out here? I said, of course not. She gonna say something, I like to hike. All the way out here? This ain't Washington, D.C. I said, Lily, you could have came up with a better lie than that. Okay? You could have just said my dick was out here. They would have understood. Anyway, that was the over, y'all. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about it. And I will see y'all later. Oh, tomorrow is the encore. Is it the season finale? Baby, they finna give me a time. Anyway, I will see y'all tomorrow, okay? Peace.